Echo, turn off the music. Hey, Chris, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I forgot to post it in there, but if you don't have, since you're doing samples with us, if you don't have wet washcloths, you might want to go grab 2 wet washcloths or 1 and a bowl of water, warm water.
Anything else I need?
Nope. I mean, you have everything. You have all the samples and stuff, right?
Yep. Probably should get some Q-tips.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you might, if you're going to do makeup, you want to definitely use that, get something to apply it with.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hi, Miss Victoria.
All right, now can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, and I can hear you. Hey, Suzanne. I got the boys in the car with me. I'm being cab driver mom, so.
I get it.
So I'll probably turn off my video. I guess Chris doesn't care. I forgot to text Natasha.
So
while you're doing this.
My YouTube is set to, my lives are set to private, so I'm also live streaming this on YouTube, so that way I can share it on your group page after we're done.
Oh, okay.
Does that work for you?
Sure.
Okay.
And I figured out how to do it on the laptop. Look at me go.
Oh, there's Chris. Whoa. Slam on the brake.
Okay. I cannot believe you're driving while doing this.
Mary Kay, I know, right? This is why Mary Kay is so great. Because you can do it anywhere.
Right, anywhere.
You're killing me.
No.
I will tell you what, I work my business from all kinds of places, including the bathtub sometimes.
Oh my gosh. I have turkey in my butt.
So should we wait a couple of minutes? So should we wait a couple minutes or should we go ahead and get started?
Can you text Tasha for me, Chris?
You don't have to do that.
Say, hey, hurry up and jump on. Girlfriend.
See, look, my bite me.
So how did football practice go?
Good. Did you hear him?
No.
He said good.
Oh, good. Excited about the game tomorrow?
Yeah.
You got this.
Thank you. You said
You're
thank
welcome,
you.
love.
I believe it.
Oh, Andrew said thank you for the pizza last night.
Oh. So the raccoons and possums didn't get it?
Heck no.
Nice.
I didn't have to cook dinner. He was thankful and he appreciated it.
Nice.
That's the best.
Right?
Andrew, come here, please.
Okay, so I'm going to be super honest with you guys. You may not believe this, but I'm totally not perfect. And I don't practice what I preach all the time. Last night I fell asleep with, I know, egads. I fell asleep with my makeup on. And I decided I've got bugs crawling all over my face. I can feel it. No.
I might. She got them. I might.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie because I'm just weird. So when I hear things, I've got to see it. It has
Right.
nothing to do with, like, not believing. So yesterday, hey, Andrew just said I'm yelling. Does it sound like I'm yelling to you guys?
No.
Okay.
No.
So yesterday afternoon, Victoria heard me in my office going, So I made her Google what I Googled, and we saw the eye mites.
Told you.
Yeah.
They're gross.
Gosh. But on the flip side, oh my gosh, how tiny they've got to be because we can't see them or feel them. Oh my gosh, ooh.
Right?
And I still fell asleep on the couch with makeup on.
Well, so I left mine on. I haven't done anything yet today because I knew I was going to be doing this. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to show you guys how great all the products are and like them actually working. So I'm going to go ahead and get started.
Yeah,
If
she's active,
anybody,
she's not responding.
That's all right.
like if
We got this.
I'll have a replay on your VIP page. So I just use these little cotton rounds from Dollar General. One side is like, it's not rough, but it's like textured, and the other side is smooth. I get them, I think they're $1 or less than $1 a bag. They come in a tube bag like this. I use these for when I use micellar water and for the eye makeup remover. So this is what the eye makeup remover looks like. You know, I told you it's separated, and I don't remember if it's the top or the bottom that does the waterproof that removes the waterproof, but it really doesn't matter because you're supposed to shake it up anyway. So it works together. And I just put a little bit on the smooth side. I use the textured side with micellar water, but with this, I don't. I use the smooth side. And you want to be gentle around your eyes anyway. And I just put it over my lid and I press, but not hard, and count to 3 and then swipe. And there's not much there because it wears off as you sleep, but you see how easily it just wipes off. And I usually go over it like lightly a couple of times just to make sure I have everything. But that's it. That's the eye makeup remover. And when you're done, your eyes feel like moist, but not like wet, and definitely not oily. They feel moist and soft. I need to get another one for this eye. And this, like I said, this stuff you can, like, if you wear contacts and you leave your contacts in when you use it, it's not going to hurt anything. It's ophthalmologist approved and recommended, and it's also recommended for contact wearers.
I didn't
And
hear
so-
you count, man. 1, 2, 3.
Huh?
Nothing.
I didn't
You
count.
didn't count. Yeah.
Well, and you know what? That's what you're supposed to do, but then I sometimes get ahead of myself. So, because I'm human. I know it's hard to believe.
I know, right?
I am so human. You too can do Mary Kay. And I'll be honest with you, I screw up all the time and do things out of order. Like, and I know I've been doing this for 20 something years. And I just sometimes get into what I'm doing and completely lose track that I'm teaching, and I'm just doing things. So I told Chris to grab some wet washcloths or one washcloth and a little bowl of water. That's what I have here. So you're going to want to take a wet washcloth and just dampen your face a little bit. You don't scrub it or anything, just kind of pat it so you get a little moisture there. And we're going to do the TimeWise 3D today. So you have your samples in front of you, and you want to open the one that says cleanser, 4-in-1 cleanser.
Andrew, bring my glasses. Hang on, I can't see. Don't be laughing. Which one are we using?
It says it should say age minimized 3D 4-in-1 cleanser.
Got it. Thank you, son.
And
All
there
right.
should be enough in that packet to do two cleansings. So you don't need, a little bit goes a long way. Like this much is what I have on my fingers, and that's probably more than what you need.
That's way too much, Suzanne.
I don't know what way too much, but it is too much. Now I do this in the shower in the mornings. And then I also use it at the sink at night. When I use it in the morning, and you can just put it on in an upward and outward motion, kind of circular. You got it, Chris?
Yeah, I had to read.
Okay. So just put it on in an upward, outward motion. But when I do it in the mornings, we do have this brush. It has 3 speed settings and it has a timer for 3 minutes. And so I just wet the brush.
Okay, so what
And
I'm using is clear, is like a clear. It's not white like
Yes.
yours.
So you have it for combination to oily. So it's a different, so it looks different. Mine is for normal to dry. So that it does look a little bit different. Like yours has little like purpley clear beads, where mine has like pink beads so you can really feel them. Yours will foam up in the shower. Now it won't because you're doing this, but in the shower it'll foam up. But I use this brush here, and it just helps with a little extra exfoliation. Like I said, it has 3 speeds, and you can use this in the shower. It's completely waterproof. And it has an additional massage head that I use when I'm putting on like when I need extra moisturizer. But I also use it when my sinuses are swollen, because the massage head, because it helps with helps release that pressure a little bit. It's not what it's for, but it works amazing for that. But anyway, like I said, this is like something optional that you can do. This has a lifetime guarantee on it. It's rechargeable, and you can get replacement heads for it. But as soon as you feel like I'm not going to let this go for the whole 3 minutes. As soon as you feel like you've got everything covered, go ahead and take your washcloth and wipe it off. And you want to be gentle, and you want to try, especially around your eyes, you want to be gentle, but you want to try to wipe upwards and outwards versus down, because that helps fight gravity and prevents wrinkles. And that really does work. I know people think, oh yeah, whatever, you're just teasing. And I'm like, nope, that's for real. That's a real thing.
Gravity, yes, it is a real thing.
No, I meant like the direction that you put your skincare on and the direction that you cleanse your face does actually make a difference. And I didn't say it before when I was putting on my cleanser, but I do go down my neck to about right here. Sometimes, depending on how I feel, I'll go a little bit further down. Just because this skin shows aging quicker than your face does a lot of times. And as gravity does start to work, this tight chin line goes down here, and you get neck wrinkles. Or if you lose a lot of weight like I did, same thing. And it happens faster. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to leave that packet alone, and we're going to go over to your microdermabrasion set, and you're going to get that refine out. And what this does is it's an extra exfoliation. Beautiful, Vicki. It's extra exfoliation. Now this is very gritty, so you're going to want to be gentle. It's the 2-pack, the one, the bright pink that has 2. I gave you. It's not part of. Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, the one that says step 1, refine. And you don't need to use a whole package of that either. This is something I do maybe once a week. If you were to go into a spa and get it done, get a microdermabrasion, they actually have like this little air gun that shoots sand. It's not sand, but shoots sand onto your skin. It costs about costs between $110 and $190 depending on where you go for one treatment. When you purchase the microdermabrasion set, you get about 30 treatments for $55. That's quite a difference, and it does the same exact thing. So you're just going to put this over, avoiding your eye area, put this all over, and you'll feel it when you put it on. It feels like you're putting wet sand on your face. That's the best way. Like if you're going to the beach and you got a face full of sand, that's what it feels like.
Oh,
You don't want to scrub too hard because you don't want to irritate your skin, but this helps with healing rosacea. It helps to minimize your pores. It's just an extra deep cleansing step that you can do, especially if you if you're in an environment where there's a lot of environmental like dust and dirt. Yeah. Or if you wear makeup a lot, it's just an extra cleansing step.
Get on me. Yeah, you hurt your too little that big. Kitty.
I lost her. She ran away. We scared her. And now this is where, this is why I said you need to either a bowl of water and extra washcloth, because as soon as you put this on, you're going to want to go ahead and wipe it off. But a lot of times, because it is so gritty, you need to wipe it again with either a new rinsed off washcloth or a brand new washcloth. I prefer to do this at the sink so I have plenty of water, because as Vicki can tell you, or Victoria can tell you, sorry, it's a lot. It's really easy to leave some granules behind, and when you go on to that next step, you can still feel them, and it's very uncomfortable.
I'm sure of that. Whenever we get to your house, I'm gonna change.
and I'll be the first one who gets it.
Okay.
I didn't hear what you said, Chris.
I said I'll be the first one who rubs my eyes and gets it in my eyes.
Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah.
I've never had anybody do that. Thank God, because I know that would hurt.
I
know that it
go
would.
into work that day. I rubbed my eyes and I got sand and I can't come to work.
Yeah, I know.
She'll be like, girl, you put water on those eyes and get your ass to work.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next
way,
step is going to be that second package in the microderm, and that's the pore minimizer. And a little bit goes a long way. You want to avoid, like, don't go any closer to your eye than this. So like the eyebrow, right above the eyebrow and right about here, you don't want to put that on there.
So do
And
you
you're
do
just gonna, huh?
you do this every morning?
No, this I only do once a week.
Okay.
The microdermabrasion I only do once a week. The skincare, once you get in the routine and used to doing it, takes less than 10 minutes. It's quick.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're ready, you have a sample pouch that says, it's the bigger square pouch. That's the eye patches. That one. We're going to use those next.
Did you leave that pore reducer on, Suzanne, or did you rinse it off?
You leave that on. That stays on.
Okay.
So when you open up your eye patches, you'll see two of these. And this is something I do. This is my Saturday morning. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't ever do it any other time of the week, but usually on Saturday mornings, I have a cup of hot tea. I sit on the couch with these on. And this is how you put them on. The wide side goes closest to your nose. The pointy side goes to the corner, and you just put it right under your eye and smooth it. And we're going to leave these on for about 10 minutes. And I'm going to talk to you about another product while we do that. But this helps to reduce puffiness around the eyes. And I've got two there. Helps to reduce puffiness around the eyes. It's great when you wake up and have like puffy sinuses and things like that. It also just feels good. It's kind of along the same lines as using cucumbers. It helps like with the puffiness and helps to brighten the skin. They come in a little container like this. You get 30 sets of them, so 60 eye patches total for $40. The cool thing about these is if you really like them, you can also use them here to help with puffiness around your smile lines. You can use it on the upper part of your eye. You can use it here if you get like the forehead wrinkles and you want to kind of help prevent those. I've seen people use them all over their face. This is how they're recommended to be used. But I do know that they work in other areas. I keep mine in the refrigerator. You don't have to. They don't have to be refrigerated. They just, to me, they feel better when they're cold.
Mine are in the refrigerator.
What'd you say, Vicki or Victoria? Sorry.
Mine are in the refrigerator.
Yeah, I just like them better that way. So the next thing I'm going to show you don't have samples of, but because they unfortunately don't make samples for this product, is the satin lips. This it's kind of like satin hands, but for your lips. It starts with a shea sugar scrub, and you can see I very little I use, and excuse me. Pardon me. It's you just put it on your lips. You don't have to scrub it or anything. Just put it on your lips. It kind of just the action of putting it on there does the work for you. It's sugar and shea butter. So if you get some in your mouth, it's going to taste like you just ate something sweet. I don't recommend eating it, but
oh my gosh, get out of my head. I was thinking, wow, somebody need a sweet little
I'm gonna taste it now.
something. I'm
well,
gonna put
you
some
know what? Here,
butter and sugar.
it's just
Like,
it's sugar and
oh.
shea butter. It's not going to hurt you, but you can leave it on as a mask, or you can just wipe it off, and that's typically what I do. I don't typically leave it on. And it helps, like I said, it helps to exfoliate your lips. And in the winter time, everybody's lips to a point gets dry. And chapstick, I don't know if anybody uses chapstick, and I don't want to offend anybody, but chapstick is toxic. It's even Burt's Bees, they're all wax based, so they're not actually moisturizing your skin. They're actually causing you to be addicted to them because they are actually drying your lips out. So you're wanting to put more and more and more and more on. So if you buy a store brand, stay away from Carmex, chapstick, Burt's Bees. I would say the Vaseline ones are okay. But so I use that probably once or twice a week in the winter. During the rest of the year, I probably use it maybe once every couple of weeks. But the lip balm, I use, that's the second step. I use this all the time, every morning. I don't know if you guys can see how little I have on there, but just a little bit goes a long way. It lasts for up to 12 hours. So you shouldn't be needing to reapply. And if your lips are super dry, you need to scrub them first and then use it. But like I said, this stuff lasts all day long. It's a white tea and citrus scent, but I'll be honest with you, I don't smell it. I don't feel like it has a scent to it. But that's one of my winter can't live without products. That said is, I should say. Pardon me. So really quick, I just want to talk to you about, while we're waiting on these, Mary Kay, the company, for just a second. Mary Kay started the company in order to enrich women's lives. It started out as a book on what not to do in business, and then it turned into her business plan. She was retired from sales at the time that she started this company. And it was started in a storefront in Dallas, Texas with $5,000. And here we are getting ready to celebrate our 60th anniversary. We're still family owned, family run, a debt-free company. We were a public traded company for like 2 years, and then they said, no more. Family took it back. And it has been amazing the entire time, completely debt-free. The prizes and the rewards that we get for working our businesses are amazing. And thanks to Victoria, I'm one step closer to driving a free car And
So cool.
I'm one step closer to being a director, which is something I've dreamed about for a very long time. So I'm grateful for her starting her business. And that the thing that's really cool is if I were to not work as hard as she can surpass me. I mean, really and truly, it is possible that as close as I am, that the way that our company is set up, that if Vicki worked hard and wanted to do it, she could actually drive a car before me, because we're not a pyramid, and her success doesn't have anything to do with my success, and my vice versa, you know. So if she could take this as far as she wants, because we don't have limits. So that's one of the great things. Also, we just like every other company that was back in the day, there was a time where we did animal testing, but we haven't done that for years. We try to, they keep making new innovations to make things better for the environment. All of our containers and boxes and things are all recyclable. In fact, we have do a empty container drive. The ones of us that go to seminar in Dallas, they do an empty container drive, and everybody brings their empty containers up to corporate when we go to seminar in July or August, depending. And they collect them to recycle them. We have the Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation that support domestic violence shelters, as well as research for women's cancers, research and prevention for women's cancers, as well as when, like, I don't know where the centers are. I know there are like 15 in the country that we support, but centers that help, like when women are going through treatment and things like that, where they give them rides, they take them food, and they do full care packages and things like that. So those women don't feel alone as they're struggling. And the research isn't just breast cancer, or isn't just ovarian cancer. It's all cancers that are specific to women that they work on. And I know that is close to, I think, everybody's heart that's on this Zoom right now. So like, I feel like it's always something I like to mention, but anyway. And then, like I said, the domestic violence shelters that we offer help too. I think something like, there was one in Nebraska where one of our higher ups are living, that they just gave them a grant for $20,000 for that. And then we also have a program that we started called Love Doesn't Hurt, where we teach young girls what love really means and what not to accept in a relationship. So we also are working on domestic violence prevention in that way. But anyway, so I'm off my soapbox for a minute, and we're gonna take these patches off, and you can just toss these in the trash. And then take your ring finger and just kind of pat around there. If there's any gel left, you can kind of just pat it around your eyes. And if you got extra in the package, you can just rub that all over. It feels good. Vicky Victoria. Look, now I'm just gonna call you Vicky Victoria.
I'm getting used to it. It's all good. Just call her Vicky.
Yeah, but I don't think she likes it.
Oh,
Okay.
Crap. Hang on. I'm dumping stuff as well. Hang on. Okay, I'm good.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh, my child just told me I better not be making a mess in his floor.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my goodness. That's too funny.
Yes, I know I did not just hear that.
Okay. So you're going to go back to your original skincare package. Now, this is the stuff that you would do every day, twice a day. So you start with the cleanser, and then you're going to see two packages. One is going to say age minimizing 3D day cream, and the other one is going to say night cream.
My gosh. It's like,
Okay, that's the one that I ordered, like a gallon bucket of that.
So you're going to use the day cream because it's daytime, obviously. And you can use the rest of your cleanser and the night cream tonight. But this is another product. It does have SPF 30 in it. So you will feel that sunscreen in it, but like a little bit goes a very long way.
Hang on, can you get it?
You're fine.
Okay, day cream. Got it.
Okay. A little bit goes a very long way. And you're going to put that on in the same upward and outward motion that we did earlier. And then down the neck. And like I said, you want to stay away from the eye area.
Can I go now? What?
Huh?
What? A lint roller.
Oh,
No,
I thought it was.
get it. I will.
You
I
want to
believe
stay
it
away
was
from
an
the,
hour earlier. Oh, no.
you want to stay away from the eye area because this does have sunscreen in it, and you do not want sunscreen in your eye, just like you don't want sand in your eye. And then finally, the last step, because you don't use the night cream during the day, obviously, is your age minimizing eye cream. And you're going to put that on, a little drop of it on your ring finger, just like that. I'll give you a second.
So, yo, I'm on my way. I just shut off camera. All right, later. All right, later.
I probably should have told you to grab some scissors.
Exactly. That would take me 20 minutes to find a pair. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I don't, there's anything in here. So you said under the eyes?
So actually what you're going to do is I put it on my ring finger, put a little bit on my ring fingers, rub them together. And the rule with eye cream is you don't want to put it directly near the actual eye. You want to keep it about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch from the eye, because it travels. So it'll get where you want it to go. But if you put it too close, it's going to travel in your eye. So you don't want to do that. So start on the outside and tap. Don't rub it, just tap in, and then also do the same thing on the upper lid. You always want to go with your eyes. You want to go from outward in. And that is also to fight crow's feet, fight the wrinkle, you know. And I don't have a mirror in front of me, so if I leave stuff on my face, just ignore me, because
I was thinking the same thing.
the picture of myself is not very big. Okay.
But that's also what's nice about Mary Kay, because you don't need to have a mirror. It is facial product that will be absorbed in your skin the way it should be, to moisturize and create that glow and elasticity in your skin that's needed.
That is correct. But if you're trying to put something on like foundation afterwards, you don't want to, if they mix together, it makes it a little harder to get the look you want. So for that reason, I would say try to get it
Get a
on.
mirror. Well, makeup and skincare are two separate things.
That is true. So
Who's sitting
that
behind you?
do what?
Which child's behind you?
Behind me, both of them are.
Like behind your seat,
Behind
the
my,
driver's seat.
that one's
That
Eli.
one. Hi, honey. Look at those handsome boys. I'll pinch those cheeks. Hi,
Yeah,
sweetheart.
Nikki does have adorable children.
Oh my gosh,
Adorable
doesn't
children.
she though? Seriously.
Yeah, I
Those
guess
boys,
I love
and
them.
I love their hair. All right,
Okay.
sorry.
No, you're fine. So, so now that we're done, this is that's it for the skincare. So normally, if you're just doing your basic, like the microdermabrasion, I do at night before bed once a week. The eye patches I do Saturday mornings when I just can chill out. There are other products that I use that I put in, like it's always usually part of my nighttime routine when I have more time to just kind of chill out and relax. That's my me time. So, I mean, I get it. Like nobody has time to do 5 hours of, skincare every night, or even half hour sometime. But the basic skincare, it's 3 steps in the morning, 3 steps at night, should only take you 10 minutes tops.
Shimon, step out of the house real quick so I can grab a hoodie and change.
But so the next step is that we're gonna do is foundation. And I know that I didn't have foundation samples
Actually, no,
for you. I use, like I said, I use the CC cream. That's my foundation of choice. And this one is, I think I'm still, I'm on my very light. That's what I'm using right now. And I just, a little bit goes a long way. That's probably more than what I need. And I just kind of tap it around. This is like what I would do on an everyday. I'm not going to go into all the contour and stuff like that. If that's something that you want to learn, I'm happy to do that, just not today. But then I just, before I rub this in, I also use the under eye corrector, because if you can see, I have like a lot of darkness like in here, and then on my lid I have hyperpigmentation and it's purple, and so I want to use something that's peachy or orange to counteract that purple. And so I just kind of just put it in the areas where I have that darkness. And I don't use it every day, but it's something that I try to do if I remember, because of the fact that and because I'm doing I have to move my mirror up to where I can see myself, because I do have things to do today that I don't want to look like a freak.
Girl, I already went to the vet without any makeup on. I've been somewhere else, but I forgot. I've already been to the vet and somewhere else, but I already forgot where I went. I don't know. Who knows?
But with the under eye corrector, I just kind of tap it in. I don't work. I'm gonna put eyeshadow on, so I don't really care if there's a little orange left behind.
how will you?
There's Suzanne. Did you hear my question, Suzanne?
I did not.
I froze for a second. Did you put that concealer on your eyelids?
That's the under eye corrector, and yes, I did.
On your lids?
I put it on my lids because I have hyperpigmentation on my lids that make my eyelids look purple. And so
Okay.
I want my eyeshadow color to look like what I put on.
Okay.
So I always do that.
Go do what you gotta do.
But then we have several different kinds of foundation blenders and things like that. But this foundation brush is my favorite. It's got bristles, but it looks like a sponge. It feels like a sponge, but it does have bristles. And after I dot my face, I just use it to help blend. Now you can use your hands, you can use a beauty blender. We also sell them, or you can get them from Dollar General, Walgreens, whatever. But I just use this to help apply and blend in everything. It makes it a lot easier, and I have less product on my hands. And even though I
assume you wash that with just like some soap and water to clean it.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys about that, about brush care and things like that too, because your tools are important. And when you buy brushes, I highly suggest, and I'm not saying you have to buy Mary Kay brushes. That's not what I'm saying. But when you do, it's worth spending. When you buy brushes, it's worth spending the money, because a good brush should last you a few years. And if you're going to Walmart or something like that, or a lot of times their brushes aren't very great and they only last a short time.
I think I've been using the same Revlon blush brush for at least since Andrew's been born, and he's 12.
Really? And it still has bristles in it?
Absolutely. It's Revlon.
Really? Okay. Well, I don't know. I've never used Revlon ever.
I'm not sure if I should be proud of that or not.
So before we go forward with the makeup, I will show you guys, because I have brought the stuff to show you, is good brush care. So as you see, I have an extra bowl of water here and some Dawn dish soap. Seriously, Dawn dish soap. You should do this with your brushes once a week. It'll help them stay long lasting, but it'll also help with Well, yeah, it'll help kill the bacteria in your brushes. So this is something that you do probably once a week. I just put a little squeeze of the Dawn in a bowl of water. Take my brush, swirl it around in there, and I can use the same water now for all my brushes if I want to. And then I take. Now this one takes a little bit longer to clean because foundation gets up in it and stuff, and because of the thickness of it. But actually just washed this one recently, so it's not too bad. But I just take my take a washcloth and kind of dry it off a little bit, fluff it back out and lay it to dry. I lay it flat to dry, so you don't want to leave it like this because it'll run. Now this brush doesn't have it, but it'll run down to where into this spot down here where the brush is like sealed on the stick, and it'll cause that to erode. So you want to lay it flat or even upside down if you can. But just let it dry. Now on a daily basis, I know a lot of people don't want to do this because they feel like it takes time and stuff like that, but you can help fight bacteria and things, especially like if you have breakouts or something, you want to do this, get a good alcohol-based brush cleaner. We do sell one, but you can get any. It doesn't have to be a professional one, but you just spray it on. And it doesn't take long to dry because it's alcohol-based. And then you just, if you have one of those brush cleaner things, you can use pads, you can use that, but I just use a washcloth or a towel, whatever I've got, and it gets it clean. And because it's not soaking wet, you can use this almost immediately afterwards. When you wash them once a week, you have to let them dry. But this is already good for me to use.
So you don't put those in the water, your brushes?
I do, but like I said, this spray stuff I use every day.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because I'm not a neat freak. I'm not a germaphobe, but when it comes to my face, I kind of am, if that makes sense. So I'm really big, but that is part of good brush care, is keeping them clean every day. And I like to change my colors too, and I don't want my colors to blend, so, but like I said, when I use the spray cleaner, I can start using the brush right away if I wanted to. Usually I do it after I put my makeup on, but I did not wash my brushes yesterday. Okay, so in your, I always start with eyes. In your kit, you have 3 eye colors, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I am using, the palette that I am using is our our limited edition warm hues palette that we have. It's the only palette that we have like this that comes, they're not magnetic. All these 6 colors come, you don't get to choose it, you don't get to customize it. It's the only palette that we have like this. And it's limited edition and I love it, so that's why I'm using it. So what you should do is you want to start with color. Let me see yours. Can you show me in the camera? Okay, so we're actually going to start with color number 2.
Hang on, I can't get the thing off. Hang on.
Oh, the little plastic piece.
There we go. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
So you're going to start with color number 2. And you can do things however you want. Like if you don't like the look that I'm showing you, you can apply it however you want. But this is how we were taught to do it. So you're going to go right in the crease and down on the bottom lid, but you don't want to go all the way to the corner. But you always want to start on the outside and go in. And you're going to do that with your,
like on the back half of my eyelids, what you're telling me.
Yeah, but just from the crease down. You don't want to go above the crease with it. I mean, you can a little bit, but I wouldn't go too much above the crease. Because I go like right above the crease actually. And you want to go from the outside in because you want the darkness of the color to be more on the outside of the eye than on the inside, because it helps to open your eyes up. And it is kind of a trend now to kind of come underneath your eye with that color a little bit. I do sometimes, but mostly I don't. And then you're going to take color number 3, which is your darkest color. And if I'm going too fast, just tell me to slow down.
Hang on, I'm catching up.
Okay.
Okay, which number's next?
Number 3.
Okay. And where are we going with that?
Okay, and so what you're going to do is you're going to go in the crease again, but you're not going to go very far. You're just going to make like a little V right there.
I do need a lounge. Turn that back on, boy. Hey, out.
How's Jerry's blood sugar?
He was at 160 today, so it was awesome. That's where he should be. I was so excited. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Seriously. But yeah, I know, but I had to buy another pen already, so that's all right. That's all right. I was very happy for him. Thank you.
We struggle with blood sugar in my house. My husband's crazy all the time, and I know that life. When if he's in the 100s, I'm like, yes, because otherwise
Is this
he's.
the term I need to do?
Well, Jerry is actually our cat.
Oh, well, you know
Yeah.
what? We still deal with it here too.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel
Yeah,
it.
move your head.
Yeah, the guy we adopted him from 10 years ago had already named him. He was actually named after Jerry Garcia.
Oh, okay.
So yes, he is our diabetic chunk butt, and blood sugar has been
This time.
a process over the past 6 months.
Yeah.
But he's doing great. He's 12 and he acts like a kitten still a lot, so he's good.
Yeah.
Well, good. Okay, so then you're gonna go with number 1. And you're actually this is the only time you're gonna do the opposite of what I told you this whole time. And you're gonna start right in your inner corner and you're gonna go to the middle. And you're just gonna do that on your bottom lid.
What time are you guys going to 6 Flags?
I don't know. I'll go in and ask.
That doesn't look too bad.
Okay.
Okay, and so then one other thing that I like to do with that last
Thank you.
color
Welcome.
is go above what you did with your first color and just go right there between there and your brow. And it just gives your eyes a little lift. And then after you're done with that, I just take my brush and just kind of blend it all together. That way, if there's any spots that look a little bit like, you can tell where you stopped and started because you shouldn't be able to. And I just kind of blend inward.
Okay.
All right, you ready to move on?
Is it open now?
Ready?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
It's not open until tonight.
All right. So then this is when I would add my eyeliner, and I have to use my mirror for this, so I do apologize. But I'm using the liquid eyeliner pen.
My favorite.
I do not wings, or I mean, I just don't. I think I'm too old for that stuff. I don't feel like it looks good. But I put a little on the bottom lid, and I know I've heard that older women should not put it on their top lid, but I feel like my eyes look weird if I don't. I've heard that. I don't know if it's true or not. I put it on my top lid. I don't care. Obviously, I'm not a rule follower.
You rebel.
And for some reason, I always put it on thicker on my left eye than my right. I'm not sure what that's about, but it's not on purpose. And then I do my mascara, and this is the Panorama that we were talking about yesterday. I don't know if you can see in the camera or not. I'm going to try to show you. But if you can see, it's kind of tapered. So like the tapered side, the tapered side does one thing, and then the more flat side does something else, and then you have the top brush there. So how I put this on, I need my mirror again, I'm sorry. I'll try to do it over here to the side so you guys can see still. Is I start at the bottom of my lashes and go up, and I try to do it kind of slow just to make sure that my lashes are fully covered. And oh, hold on. Why is it that every time everybody I know, when they put mascara on, they do this? And they can't talk while they do it. Okay, so I let that sit for a minute before I go on.
Tomorrow, please.
But just some mascara tips really quick. From the time you open your mascara, it is only good for 3 months. It can last for up to 3 years if you've never opened it. But once you open it, after 3 months, throw it away. Because the bacteria in it is going to be so full, you're just putting bacteria, colored bacteria on your eyes.
Oh my gosh, it's all bugs.
Yes. So like my rule of thumb is, if you're changing your toothbrush every 3 months, like you're supposed to, just throw them both out at the same time. But also you never want to pump your mascara. You always want to twist it, because that adds air, more bacteria growth, makes the product less good. And it starts to get a smell to it. I don't know if you guys have ever had a mascara that has that, like, I don't know what the smell is. It doesn't necessarily stink, but you can smell it. You really shouldn't be able to smell your mascara unless it's scented, which I've never heard of scented mascara, but I'm sure it's out there. Anyway, so then the next thing I do is I go and I turn it to the other side, and apply again. And I only actually put 2 coats on the top. But so after I've done that, I take the tip and just kind of separate and make sure that each lash has been covered. And then I do my bottom lashes. I do not use the regular brush with this particular mascara. Do not use the regular brush tip on it, just because I feel like I get better coverage and I make less mistakes, because again, I know it's hard to believe, but I am not perfect. And I'll be honest with you, makeup application is something I had to learn. It did not come naturally, for sure. And like I said, I usually only put one coat on those bottom lashes because, one, they're very sparse anyway. And I feel like the more that I put on there, the more weird they look, because there's only a few down there. And I've tried fake eyelashes. Definitely on the bottom, that's a no. On the top, yeah, that's also a no, but for a different reason.
I feel you. I thought I'd get some fake lashes just for my Halloween costume. I'm like, you know what? No, because
so
that just
uncomfortable.
screams me calling into work because I poked myself in the eye and I was blind in one eye, and I had fake eyelashes stuck to my actual eyeball. It just said, no, don't do it.
Right. So the next step is blush. So blush is supposed to add a little rosiness, natural rosiness to your face. And if you have a good foundation, anything that's natural is probably going to be covered up. So like if you like a lot of blush, and you like a bold, like you want to really see your cheekbones and things like that, then I would suggest doing contour and stuff instead of doing blush, because otherwise it can be too much. So the way that you should do your blush is you put your 2 fingers by your nose and your blush should stop about right there. And if you start back here at your hairline, and not in your hairline, but right about here in your hairline, and go down and then circle back up, the darker of the color is going to be towards the back, making your face look elongated, versus being super dark up here in the front and actually makes your face look chunkier. So I just go down and then circle up. And then if I need to blend or whatever, I do that. But that's how I do blush. I know some people who only put blush like right here on their cheeks. I have natural redness there anyway, so I'm not trying to add redness to my face. I know some people think it's cute. On my face, I do not. So
I would rather not look like Raggedy Ann, so I'm with you.
Right. That's exactly. I know some people really, and it looks good on them, but that for me, my best Randy Jackson. For me, dog, that's a no. Okay. And so then the final step is lipstick. Now some people use a lip liner. We sell lip liners. I like lip liners. The honest truth is I have super, super tiny lips, and I have a hard time with lip liner, me personally, because if I go up above my lip to make them look bigger, because that's a technique that I look like a clown. I do sometimes use lip liner over my whole lip because I feel like it makes my lipstick stay on longer, but otherwise I typically don't use it. I think the lipstick that you have in your sample, I think it says True Dimensions. I'm not 100% sure.
It does, yes.
Okay, so they recently discontinued the True Dimensions line. What they replaced it with is this Supreme Hydrating Lipstick that I'm using. So this is very similar to that, except it's just more moisturizing. I cannot read the color that I'm using. Let's see, hold on. I really should wear my glasses. I really should. but I don't even know
I
where
feel
they
your
are.
pain.
But either way, this is the color I'm using.
Well, this doesn't have a color on it, but it's this
It
color.
probably does on your card somewhere.
Mm,
So since you don't
maybe.
have, I don't know if you have a lip applicator brush there with you. If you don't, just use your fingers.
Cherry blossom.
Cherry blossom. Okay. Yeah, they changed all the color names when they changed the formula. But I think this color, I have to get my glasses and read it in a little while and tell you. But if you like this color, I think the color that I have here is the equivalent.
Oh, I do like this color actually. A little too pink.
I'm gonna put my phone down on, but you guys, I can still, hear you, and that I just can't look at you for a second or two.
Yeah, this is a little too corally.
Too coral. Oh, well then
Yeah.
this is not the same. We do not have the same coloring because this is more of a I don't want to say fuchsia because it's not really fuchsia. It's kind of like a brown pink. Not it
Yes,
doesn't have any orange
yeah,
in it at all.
this is like a corally. It's more like I would go like on the brown rust coral, that kind of end of the spectrum.
Yeah, this is not the same then. It looked like it on the camera, but it could just be lighting. But okay, so now what I want you to
kiss,
do.
it didn't work.
So now what I want you to do is take the back of your hand and feel your cheek, and tell me what you think of how your skin feels.
Actually, very nice. It really does.
Like of a softness.
Like a baby's butt. The whole cliche comment. Yeah. Just saying. It really is.
So what did you think of?
So
So what did you think of the products that you tried today?
I did like them very much. I really do, Suzanne. It would be my struggle to make myself do this stuff just because I don't know.
You're not used to doing it.
Okay, we'll go with that. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
I like the eyeshadows. I don't wear eyeshadow because honestly, that would make me have to get
There's
like,
not a time.
No. And I'm just not gonna do that. It's just terrible, isn't it?
Right. Well, and I will tell you, I know Vicky likes them. And unfortunately they don't make samples of them. But I actually really like them too, is the liquid eyeshadows. And what I like about them is like I can wear just one color and swipe it on my whole entire eye and then just kind of like take the brush and real quick and blend it. So it
I
doesn't
think
look
that's what she uses sometimes, maybe because her
Yeah.
eyes always look nice. I'm just lazy and I don't want to get up earlier in the morning. I'm completely honest.
no, I
make
get
that
you.
happen.
And but that's why I like those liquid eyeshadows because literally you just swipe them on. That's it. And you're done.
And I could do that. That I
Right.
could
And
do.
you don't really have to do too much blending unless you mix the colors and things like that. But like I wear a lot of times I put on the light beam, which is the lightest eyeshadow color. It gives me a little bit of something without putting a lot of effort into it. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have a job. This is my job. I am a mom of a high schooler who doesn't need me. I really don't have anywhere to go. I have all the time in the world to do my makeup, but I don't want to take all the time in the world to do my makeup. I want to, when I'm ready to go, I just want to go. So a lot of times that's what I'll do. And like I said yesterday, sometimes it's just a little lipstick, a little eyeliner and mascara and I'm out.
Same.
So, I don't think you have to do a whole lot of stuff, but I like having a large variety of products here myself because for those days
And
that
she sure does, let me tell you.
Huh?
And she sure does, let me tell you.
Yeah, I've got a problem. And the thing is anytime a limited edition color comes out or something, I will buy that too. So I personally, for my own personal use, have every single color cosmetic that we sell from that I use. I don't use them all the time, but like I even have, and I probably should throw it away because they're only good for 5 years. But I have an eyeshadow palette, like was a limited edition Christmas set that has 4 colors in it, that I purchased 5 or 6 years ago, maybe longer, that I still keep because I love the colors so much, but I hardly ever wear them. But I don't want to get rid of it because I love it. But anyway, I have a friend in Mary Kay she's literally in her 80s. She actually is retired from Mary Kay now. She was a national sales director, but she has her first rouge pot when it was like a liquid, not a liquid, but a cream blush.
Oh my gosh.
The blush they ever came out. It was bright red. She still has it because she never finished it. And now she just keeps it because it was her very first.
Exactly.
And she retired from Mary Kay with a, as a millionaire. But that's one thing she won't ever throw away because it's what got her started in her business. So
exactly. It's the sentiment and the nostalgic of it. That's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about a few sets, and I'm going to really quick see if I can screen share and show you the picture of it. Did I lose? No, I didn't. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to see if I can find the photo and screen share with you guys. Maybe. Oh, I forgot I took someone's wedding photos in between where I posted that. Okay. Oh my gosh, a lot of photos here. Hold on. I'm sorry. Give me just one more second. I'm going to see if I can. There it is. Okay. So for Vicky's party, it says today only, but I think that she would be willing to honor this until she makes her first order. So there's several different sets or collections that you can get. And you can pinch it to blow it up a little bit if you need to see it better. But for $215, you get $330 worth of product. You get your cleanser, your day and night cream, your eye cream. You get your microdermabrasion set, a satin hand set, satin lip set, CC cream, translucent powder, and that travel roll-up bag you see. Plus, you can choose any 3 spa product or spa bar treatments, which are in the bottom section there for half price. And that's the Cadillac set. You have the Ultimate Miracle set that is also $215, which it looks like the same stuff. I don't know. Oh, you don't get, okay. But it's a $236 value. You get the cleanser, the day and night cream, the eye cream, the microdermabrasion plus CC cream and the translucent powder, plus any 2 spa treatments at half price. And that doesn't look right. I don't think that price is correct. That one is $275. This one is $215. Okay, sorry, I looked at that wrong. And then you have the Miracle Collection, which is your cleanser, day and night cream, eye cream, CC cream, translucent powder, plus 1 spa bar treatment at half price. And then there's a bonus. You get the Skin Vigorate brush for half price when you purchase the skincare set. So if you got any of those sets or the skincare set alone, you could get that for half price. And I will leave that up for just a second so you can see if you want to screenshot it or whatever. And I will also post it in Vicky's group. And what is included in the spa bar is the satin lips, satin hands. So if you don't get the first one, it's available for you in the spa bar. The oil-free eye makeup remover, the charcoal mask, which we didn't talk about, but is amazing. And how old is your son, Chris?
He is 12.
He is 12. Is he starting to have acne and things like that?
Thankfully, not yet.
Oh, good. Okay.
He washed his face with a cleanser at like a an acne cleanser. He's
Yeah.
supposed to each night, whether he does or not. He says he does. I don't know. But
Well,
no,
I
not
cannot
yet.
get my son is a typical boy. I struggle to get him to shower, much less do skincare every day.
I get you.
But I can get him to sit and do a charcoal mask with me once a week. And it does help because he doesn't have bad acne, but especially around his hairline. And he's only 15 and he's growing a beard. And after he shaves, he gets the shave bumps and stuff. And so the charcoal mask helps with that too. The eye patches are also included in that. Or you can get the shower gel and lotion combo in the berry vanilla or the apple almond. And I should have brought those with me yesterday because the berry vanilla is okay. It smells good. It's not my jam, but the apple almond is like heaven to me. I love it.
That sounds good.
And then we have the Mint Bliss foot and leg cream. Right now, because it's on a holiday special, when you purchase that, you get a free pair of fuzzy socks with it. That stuff is amazing. It's mint based, so like you can feel it working if you've been on your feet all day long, or even if you just like to pamper yourself. That is an amazing product. The Naturally Skincare Nourishing Oil. I have super dry skin, so I do use that on my face sometimes, but I like to use this in my hair because my hair tends to be a little bit dry. I don't use a lot, just a couple drops. It's mainly almond oil, so it has a really nice scent to it. And then we have the Satin Body Collection, which is $60 if you buy the set. It's a body scrub, a body wash, and a lotion. Or they're $18 a piece. I think, or no, they're $20. I don't know, $20 a piece. That's why it's 60. I'm sorry. But they're the white tea and citrus scent. And then we also have a whipped body cream in addition to that, but that isn't part of that set that's being offered. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm back. So before we go, is there anything did you have any questions or anything that
I don't have any questions. So I do want to try, I was looking because I'm really big on before I buy something I've never used. I'm really big on reviews because I'm just a nerd like that. So I'm torn between two of the different mascaras. The only thing with the bad thing is the only I can remember about the differences is one was 16, one was 18.
Okay, do you remember which two?
18 was the one where I was talking about yesterday, the one that does like the
lash intensity.
Yes. And then there was one that was 6. It might be the one you just used that had the
panorama.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't remember.
So this is what I'm going to tell you. And I'm just going to be really honest. I think they're both great products. Okay. I'm not bashing either one of them. However, when the lash intensity came out, it came out with a big hoopla. It was a big deal. Everybody was so excited about it because we were finally able to compete with like those fiber lashes and stuff like that, even though it's not a fiber mascara. In all honesty, if you want boom lashes, like you want people to notice your lashes before your face, then that's the one you want to go with. I personally like my lashes to complement my face, not be my face. So I use the panorama. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. And honestly, I don't think it was the panorama. I think it was a different one. And it might have been. So I did this real quick yesterday when I was supposed to be working, but don't to my boss.
I will never.
She is listening.
I know.
Because I was just really curious because mascara is my thing, I guess. I don't know.
Now, Vicky, I think I forget which one that she didn't like. I think it was the Ultimate that she didn't like, but I could be wrong about that.
I think it was the Lash Love Link. No, these prices must be wrong. It's different price. Well, it says updated September 22nd.
Yeah, we just had a price increase in September, I want to say.
Yeah, because these are September 22nd. It says 18 and 15. I know the one that I looked at was 16. Maybe it was the Lash Love lengthening one, because I remember
I don't
like
know if we, hold on, I'm gonna look at the website, look at the prices real quick while I get you on.
the Lash Love lengthening has a slightly curved brush, which is what I like.
Yeah,
I tend to poke myself in the eye less with that. I know it sounds wrong, but that's just me.
it doesn't, no, it makes sense.
So yeah, I think it was between the Lash Love lengthening and the intensity is what I was going in between. But I know it was not $15. Well, that was
Okay.
that's
So
because
what I can see,
this person is selling it on Poshmark. That's why.
that's probably what. Yeah, Lash Love mascara is 16. All the Lash Loves are 16. The Ultimate is 16, and the Lash Intensity is 18.
Yeah, I think it was between the Lash Love lengthening and the intensity. But again,
Well,
I
and that would be
like
like
the curved brush.
now the curved brush one is the lengthening, and I will say the lash, since you like to be kind of a no fuss kind of girl,
Right.
I think that all the different sides, like, because the lash intensity is even more like you gotta flip it, you know, and it's really hard to see which side is which once you have the product on it for that one anyway. I would probably for you recommend the lash lengthening.
That's something, because I can tell you in the mornings, I can tell you I'm not going to take the time to pay attention to what side of, I'm going to pull the thing out, put on my eyelashes, and be like, Andrew, let's go, and walk out the door.
Well, and see, like, and this is my personal opinion. Like I said, I like the lash intensity. I have some for when I'm going out and I really want my lashes to pop. But like with the Lash Love Panorama, with that one, like, it's very clear. You can see where the different sides are. You don't have to spend a lot of time doing it. So I like that. But with the lash intensity, really, like, it's subtle differences. It does make a difference in how it's applied. But you like have to focus on what you're doing. And I'm just not that girl on a regular basis.
Me neither. I'm not going to focus on that. My main focus for the mascara on is hurry, but don't poke myself in the eye and don't blink. So I think I'm going to definitely try for now is that love lengthening. So Victoria, there's my order for that. But as far as anything else goes, I have to wait till after the first of the year. I'm staying strong. I just bought my last nail strips for the year. No more Bath and Body Works this year. I gotta stay strong. Christmas is upon us.
But you know the soap sale's coming. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop it. Evil.
I'm teasing you.
Evil.
I'm teasing you.
To her friends. Evil.
You know what I do though? Like, seriously, with Bath and Body, because their hand soap, the foaming hand soaps especially, like, I only buy them in November because they have, or early December, whenever they have that $2 sale.
Gotcha.
That's the only time of year that I buy it. And that way I don't feel bad. And then I do go back there for their candle sale. I think they have it's in early spring.
Yep, twice a year they have that. And I do stock up. I'm good on candles. I'm good on wall scents. I have a free product I need to place my order for because I earned those points on the app really fast.
Yeah.
But after the first of the year, I am going to consider some of these items. But I am going to go ahead and order the mascara, the love lengthening one, because I do want to try that. So, but after the first of the year, I would like to try some of these other products and get myself into a routine, a habit, because I'm not getting any younger, So
I get it. And I'm sure that if it's something that if you're wanting to, if you have, if you'd be interested in hosting a virtual party for her, even in person, whatever, you can earn free products and discounted products. Even if you want to wait till the first of the year, you can do that. But I know, like, the biggest party I ever had was, like, I want to say $1,200 retail. And that hostess left with like $200 in free product. So, I mean, that's not typical. but I mean, it's
Right.
possible. It is possible. So, if that's something that you want to do later on down the road as well, I'm sure Victoria would be more than happy to hook you up with that.
I know that. And just like her color street, I will do whatever I can to help support this woman with this new endeavor. But I'm not going to sell it. But I've got her back as far as like putting the word out there. Absolutely.
So because you were the only one on today's Zoom, I want to thank you, but I'm also going to send, I'll bring it up this week, one of these limited edition hydrating sheet masks.
Oh, thank you.
There's instructions on the back on how to use it, so it's super easy. But what I would suggest doing is find a time when you can like chill out, and just sit down in front of the TV, relax in your pajamas and put this on, because it feels amazing, and it should feel like a spa treatment. So save it for a time that you can do you. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Yes, I do, ma'am. Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'll make sure that you get this
Well, thank you.
very soon. But I appreciate you being on to support Vicky, and I know she appreciates it too.
I do as well.
This
Yeah.
was fun, girls. Absolutely. This was fun because I don't wear a lot of makeup because mainly I don't know how to put it on the right way. So I thank God every day for having a boy, because I would probably have a girl. She would be either look like a hoochie hooker. Just saying.
You know what?
Yeah.
I thank God for that because of hair, because I can barely do my own hair. Like I throw it up in a bun more often than I do anything else. Just because I'm not good at doing my own hair.
I wear a hat a lot because because I just do.
Well, and when we got a daughter, she was 16 and already knew how to do her hair. So
yeah, I'm very blessed. I'm thankful for the boy for so many reasons. Many reasons.
So I just want to say, if somebody's watching the replay, the sales are good. The product bundles are good until Vicky makes her first or Victoria makes her first order, and then after that it's up to her. I mean, it's up to her now too, but I'm sure she'd be fine with that until she makes her first order.
Oh, she's got this. And the lasting love, anyway, the love lengthening that is not waterproof, right?
Yeah, the lengthening is not waterproof.
Okay, and is it just in black, or is it like very black?
All of our mascaras only come in black, except for the Ultimate comes in black or black brown. So it'll be black.
So my order got this girl black, the love lengthening mascara.
Lengthening mascara.
Yep. Love lengthening, or yeah. Isn't that the one it was, Suzanne?
Yeah, the lash love lengthening.
Yep, that's the one.
And Vicky, Victoria, I forgot to give you some sales slips. So stop by sometime this week on your way home from work or whatever and pick those up.
Okay.
Yep, the lash love lengthening.
Lash love. Okay.
Lengthening, because it's also the one that it's the only one that has the slightly curved brush.
Okay.
Like I said, that's what I like the most about the brushes. I like the curved brush because I seem to have poking myself in the eye issues with the other ones.
Yeah, I get that. I do get that. I think the biggest problem is I wear glasses, but I don't wear my glasses. But I think I know I should because I'm pretty much blind.
Oh, this is the one that you want, the lash love
lengthening.
Okay.
Does it have the curved brush?
Yeah.
That's the one. Oh, you have that on hand?
It's mine. That's the one I use.
Is it curved?
Yeah. It's just slightly curved.
Yep. That's the only one that's like that. Yep. That's the one. Do you like it?
I do. But I think I'm more of a Fanorama. I've tried Fanorama before.
Okay.
And I like that. So that's going to be my next mascara. I've got actually two. I've got the Ultimate mascara also. So I'll usually put this one on first, the lengthening one, and then second coat this is what I've been doing.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try the love lengthening first and go from there.
Then my lipstick.
Which color did you get? I forget.
Well, I wanted the cherry blossom from the old formula, but this is
Yeah.
it's a pink. Really
Oh, okay,
pink.
I can't even remember all the different colors. I have that one too, but I forget. It's in the other room. But all right, well, I'm gonna jump off here and I will post the YouTube link in your group, okay?
All
Okay,
right, girls.
awesome. Thanks,
Thank
Suzanne.
you.
Thanks, Chris.
Hey, thank
Bye.
you both. And Suzanne, thanks for helping me get on here.
Oh,
I
you're
guess-
welcome.
That's why I started early, because I had a feeling just from previous experience. So I wanted to make sure. And then I was like, oh, let me try it on the laptop. I'm like, yes, I did it. So
I
great.
That's okay.
Now I have to clean up my mess that I've made in Andrew's room before he gets upset with me and I get grounded.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'll leave it, get grounded, and sent to my room.
Yeah, you better get taken care of. Talk to you
All
guys
right.
later.
Thank you,
Bye,
ladies.
ladies.
Fun.
All right. Bye.